What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Patriot franchise here on Pastor's Game 2, Madden 26. And yeah, the Patriot run for this season is over. Welcome to the off-season episode here where rookie coach Bobby Gronk has leveled up to 17 after this first season and doing pretty good here. Looking at his approval rating, GM loves us, coach staff loves us, players love us, fans love us, even the media loves us. We are all good right now. So this episode is going to be my first go through of Madden 26 off season. So we're going to kind of experience a lot of that together, I believe, and see what this is. So I'm assuming it's going to be very much like last year's off season, but you know, it may go a little bit longer than our normal videos do because I'm going to try to take my time, and then we're going to, kind of be going through and looking through the teams. And so, you may see me slow down a little bit, and I'll got my notes here on my computer, so I'll be kind of typing, so just settle in is what I'm trying to say. Just settle in. It may be a little bit of a longer video. You probably already see how long the video is going to be, but I just feel like you can settle in, and this is where it's at. Off season is where it's at. It's where we make the money. This is where this is the whole point of the franchise. Okay, with all of that having been said, you know where we are. We are at the Super Bowl week. We have not played the Super Bowl yet. At least we have not seen the Super Bowl results yet. This year is going to be Philadelphia and Baltimore. And I feel like that could be a real outcome in real life. Baltimore could be the team. They've got to somehow get over the playoff hump, man. Hopefully they stay healthy. I wouldn't mind it at all. Lamar Jackson and Jalen Hurts gets back there. That could be real fun. So that's what we're going to do. But before we get into the Super Bowl, let's look at the yearly awards. You already see it on the right. Stephon Diggs, Offensive Player of the Year. Michael Parsons, Defensive Player of the Year. Trevion Henderson, Rookie of the Year. All right. We're spoiling it. All right, so let's jump in. Let's just take a look. We're going to look at it. And here's the MVP, Mr. Macaulay Culkin himself. Joe Burrow is in the house. He's out here doing his thing, making people realize that he's not, nobody to play with. This is it, Mr. This is it. Don't get scared now himself. Joe Burrow is the MVP. I'm sorry, I gotta quit messing with him like that, man. I mean, he don't look that much like Macaulay Culkin, but he does kind of. Like, he looks like baby Macaulay Culkin, not the adult version. I thought we might see one of our players in this conversation, but we're not. We're nowhere in this conversation at all. Penix is in this conversation. That's interesting to me. Jordan Love, Bo Nix, Lamar Jackson, Herbert is in this conversation, but not us. So I think what really hurt our quarterback is all the interceptions. Excuse me. And then we got Zach Taylor. He's the Coach of the Year, Coach Bobby Gronk. There he is. Man, didn't make it, man. Very close. Runner-up. So here's a quick look at the rest of the people. We won't spend as much time on the rest of these. Jump to the AFC. Here we go. Stephon Diggs, Offensive Player of the Year, beating out Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow and Trevion Henderson for the best player of the year. And that's true, man. He was, again, we talked about this before. He's 10 yards away from breaking a record or tying the record for most receiving yards in a season. Didn't realize that. So shout out to Stephon Diggs. Defensive Player of the Year in the AFC goes to Nick Bonito and the Broncos. I have to look at what his statistics are, but I don't even know what role he plays. So we'll see that probably here in a minute. Max Crosby, Milton Williams. He played well, man. I'm glad to see him in the list. Way to get some love. Trevion Henderson, Offensive Rookie of the Year. We saw that already, beating out a very interesting rookie class. Now, what's interesting to me is when we're looking at the Offensive MVP. Oh no, this is AFC. I was about to say I see Jackson Dart here, but he's in the NFC. So let's go back. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Henderson. Jonty is behind him, and then you got some of these other players bringing up the rear. Here's Cam Ward, number one pick. Look at Jack Beck, 2 Raiders. What's going on with the Raiders, man? They did not actually do well, but they had 2 really great rookies. So silver lining to their season. Oluwafemi Aladejo, I think that's right. Oladejo, he's the defensive rookie of the year. We didn't have any defensive rookies, so we're not in that mix. Best quarterback goes to Joe Burrow once again, and then best running back goes to Derrick Henry. So Trevion Henderson right behind runner-up in this one as well. I think that's probably just going to be where we are. We were runner-up to the Super Bowl, and anyway, maybe that'll just be the trend here. Jamar Chase beats out Stephon Diggs for best wide receiver, even though Diggs was the offensive player of the year. That's very interesting to me, because all Stephon Diggs did was catch balls. Like, it's not like he was a runner or anything offensively. So he was good enough to beat him for the big award and not for best receiver award. So that's very interesting. And there's a look at some of the other players in the mix there. Offensive lineman, Marinez gets it done. There's Benitez. Okay, so he's a defensive lineman. And the rookie of the year is also the player of the year on the defensive line. Hines and a lot of players that he beat out there. Best linebacker, Spillane, the New England Patriots. Very nice, very interesting. I think, and we didn't have anyone else. Oh yeah, I was about to say Tavai. They played well. These 2 guys did play well for us. We had a lot of games where they were doing their thing. Defensive back, there we go. We got Duggar late. I think he had some big hits. He might be in this list because he has a lot of tackles. And then you have the kickers. All right, so NFC we don't care about. We're not going to spend a whole lot of time on this. Brandon Ayuk gets it done. Josh Jacobs, Michael Parsons, Reddick, Young. There he is, offensive rookie of the year, Jackson Dart. Man, he did play well. I have to admit, man, he killed us in the game we played against them. Abdul Carter, look at that. So offensive and defensive players, rookies of the year, belong to the New York Football Giants. Team to watch out for next year. Michael Penix, best quarterback, even though Dart is an MVP, but he was up above it. Dak Prescott in the list. That's interesting. Josh Jacobs, best runner. Saquon Barkley behind him. And there's the Ayuk with the best receiver. That seems right? Offensive lineman, best defensive lineman. We saw already Bobby Wagner out of Washington, best linebacker. And there we go with that. Okay, so there's a look at the teams, man. So far, man, we did pretty good. But I didn't expect to have the kind of success we had this season. But we did have it. All right, so with all that being done, let's go ahead and move to the offseason. Let's see what we got here. We may actually, I wonder if the recap, okay, there's not a recap. Okay, so let's see. Ooh, we got some players who are retiring on the right. Okay. Retirement's happening. Okay, so let's see who happened. There it is. Lamar Jackson gets the award, man. Gets it done. Shout out to Baltimore getting their first championship this year. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Congratulations once again to Baltimore. Let's see. We can't look at the game? Oh man, come on, man. I wanted to see the stats. Let's see, can I do it this way? Nah, we can't. We can't look at how the game actually went. Oh, well, wait a minute. Wait. We might be able to. Yeah, there we go. We can do it this way, right? Postseason. That's just us. Okay, but we can go to Ravens. I just want to see how the game went. You know, what did it look like? There we go. Okay, so no overtime. Baltimore comes and scores in the fourth quarter. Okay, all right. Looked like it was pretty close throughout. Game was pretty close. Philly was doing well. Very interesting to see how that goes. What are some of the other stats here? Philadelphia had 407 yards on offense. Yeah, interesting. All right, let's take a look at the Lamar Jackson, 170 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, passing touchdowns. Hurst with 4 passing touchdowns. Let's see, but did Lamar Jackson do his thing on the ground? No, that's the question. Nah, man, didn't do much. Derrick Henry. Okay. What about the Eagles here? AJ Dillon got all the carries. Saquon Barkley didn't play in the Super Bowl. Interesting. Was he injured? Saquon Barkley not in. Interesting. Receiving. AJ Brown had 109, 2 touchdowns for Devontae Smith. And looks like Derrick Henry had a big game. 95 yards on the ground, 50 yards receiving, 2 touchdowns for Zay Flowers. Looks like close. And then you had the big tackles here. Raekwon Smith. Yeah. Looking at the Eagles, you have no interceptions. Anyway, good look for the Super Bowl. Again, shout out to Baltimore Ravens, reigning MVP, reigning Super Bowl, not reigning, but new Super Bowl champs. All right, let's take a look at some of the retirements real quick. We'll just take a quick gander. Scroll through this and just look for notable names. Trent Brown is one of them. Harrison Smith out of here. Let's see who else is retiring that I recognize. Robert Woods. Okay, they probably need that. I'd imagine that this Pittsburgh team is going to lose a lot of players. They have a lot of older players. Darius Slay's going to be out of there. Cam Hayward, yep, he needed to go. Cam Jordan. Okay, this is for the Saints now. Taysom Hill, Demario Davis out of there. Zach Ertz is hanging up the cleats. DeAndre Hopkins, that seems right. Matt Collins, Adam Thielen, about time for him as well. He's going to give it up. Andy Dalton, probably going to move into coaching, right? Andy Dalton just seems like the future coach type. Russell Wilson out of here. Graham Gano, he's going to be out of here. Let's see who else we got here. George Kittle. George Kittle? Wow, does that seem early? I think that seems early for George Kittle. Everybody else is 17, 13, 14. But George Kittle's retiring after 9 years. Wow. Interesting. Whoever Elijah Dotson is, he's retiring after 3 years. Mostert, he's done. Wow, that's interesting. Some of the another 9-year. Adam Butler's done. I wonder if that's a feature they're doing where they're like, not everybody is going to go the super long. Look, Travis Kelce retired. He's out of here. Kareem Hunt. Khalil Mack. I guess Khalil Mack makes a little sense. It feels like he could probably do another 1 or 2 years. Wow. Man. Wow. Travis Kelce just trying to go and have, do his thing. Mike Evans is done. Levante David. Man, there's some guys. There's some big names here. Who else we got? So far, looks like we're almost done with this list. Cordell Patterson, that makes sense. Tomlinson, James Robinson. After 6 years, James Robinson is done. Wow, very interesting. I mean, we've seen this. We've seen players retire early, especially it looks like it's a lot of the halfbacks. 6 years for the halfback, 8 years for the Hayden Hurst, Quentin Jefferson. Oh, that's the defensive tackle. I'm thinking about the wide receiver. Gibson, Myles Gaskin, he's done. George Fant. Wow. Philip Dorsett. Okay. Matt Breida and Amir Abdullah. Wow. Well, that is quite the retirement class there. There's a lot happening right there. Man, how crazy is that? All right, man. Well, let's see what we got. We got a coaching carousel. Firing and hiring of staff is available this week. Okay, so for some reason the defensive guy doesn't have good job security. I don't know why though. The defense played well. I don't know if did he just not meet goals, like force 35 turnovers. We didn't do that. Hold up. 30 sacks, allow fewer, like what? We allowed 3,000 on the dot. Wow, that's crazy. Allow fewer than 15 points per game. Okay, maybe it's not. Maybe we passed it up. But interesting. I don't know that I want to fire him. We got some pretty good abilities. I think we're gonna keep him. I mean, listen, man, we had a good season. We had a good staff. I'm not gonna fire anybody. Now, if they want to go and try to find something, they can do that. But we're not gonna let anybody go in that particular scenario. Let's look at this upgrade players. What's this about? Okay, we got a few players here. These are all. Who's Cameron Young? 68 overall defensive tackle. That's a little interesting. I might be interested in developing that guy. I'm gonna let the computer do a lot of these. Yeah, we'll go ahead and these are all practice squad players, and we're going to bring it into the set. All right. Season recap. We got the mock draft. Not really interested in the mock draft quite yet. We'll go back later and look at the mock draft. But looking at our salary cap, we got 27 million in our salary cap, which feels low. I thought we had more money than that. When we go to the is it managed team? No, it's GM's office. When we go here, when we look at team salaries here in top right, it says $42 million cap space. I'm curious how those two numbers are reconciling, because that says 27.2. Maybe the 40 is for including some other things. But what are we supposed to do this week? This week is about, I guess it's just about retirements and all that. I don't know that there's anything else. I'm gonna go ahead and advance the week and move to re-sign the players. Now we're gonna go and, once we let players go and all that, I think that is when. Let's see. Hold on. Did we lose anybody? No, I think we kept everybody, right? Yeah, we did. Nice. Okay. Ready to negotiate. So we have 27 million. Okay, to negotiate with. We're gonna accept the option for Christian Gonzalez. And we're gonna have to prepare for him next year. Marcus Jones, I thought actually played pretty well, and so now that we got 27 million to mess with, we couldn't sign him during the season. What does he want? Marcus Jones, he was pretty good. Carlton Davis was good too. That's actually not expensive. I'm gonna go ahead and make this offer. Okay, and we're gonna bring Marcus Jones back, and that might help us a little bit with the cornerback situation. We can look at the cornerback situation in the draft and maybe not absolutely have to draft somebody. Let me look at my notes here, because I had cornerback in our list. Let me see, cornerback. We need a good slot, so I think I would like to get some competition for him for that slot position. But I'm okay with what he was doing. Cole Strange, left guard, 28 years old, 75, star dev. Could be a tradable guy, but not with new money. We're going to let him go. Chason doesn't seem interested. Not interested. Marcus Epps. Now this guy was a good player for us. You look at his player card. If you look at last season, he was one of our better tacklers. I really trusted Epps with coming up and playing in a lot of those like passing defenses where the safety comes up and plays at the linebacker position. I thought he did well there. I always felt like he was a good tackler. Looking at the stats, he had 60 tackles. That's pretty good. It's pretty good for a backup strong safety, and that's what I mean. 13 tackles for loss, 3.5 sacks. I mean, I thought he did well. I really like him. I think I like him. I don't know how much I want to pay him. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't look like he's going to want much. Over 2 years, 76. What's his age? 30 years old. Well, I'll jump up a little bit. I'll jump to $3 million on salary. I'm gonna come down on the bonus a little bit, and let's make the offer and see what he does. Okay, he wants to play for a new team. So Marcus Epps is a no-go for us. I don't want to franchise him. DJ James, not worried about. Austin Hooper. So this is what we got to make a decision. So in the draft, there's a couple tight ends that I think are pretty good. The question is, do we want to try to move up later in the draft to try to get the tight ends? Because if we do, we have Tucker Kraft. Austin Hooper's the backup, and Bell is on this team as well. But I don't think that Bell is that good. I don't know that Hooper's all that good. And if we're going to get a 71, probably not a 30, I think we're going to take our chance without him. British Brooks, I think we're going to draft a fullback. So I think we're good. We're going to keep this right here. Let's just look and see what does he want? How much is it? Let's see. What did I write down here? Left guard. Yeah, we need left guard. We're going to need 2 players. We don't let him go. If we may revisit him in the actual preseason. Yeah, we may revisit him, but for the meantime, we're gonna go without it. Okay, so that's that. Let's take a look at this staff improvement. Okay, just a storyline. Okay.
One season ends and the work begins on the next for players and coaches. Their goals are the same. Find weaker areas and make them strengths to bring into a new year.
All right, Griffin Murphy wants to chat as we look forward to the upcoming season. I was hoping to get your opinion on how I can improve as a coach. Being a great leader is about the role you play in creating the identity of your team. For our defense, I'd like for you to focus on the pass game. I'm more than willing to put in the effort to be a key part of that identity. However, there are a lot of ways I would impact the pass game. What aspect should I focus on? Let's try this master to cover 2. Although we didn't do a lot of zone running. Cover 2 is going to be the foundation of this defense. Our corners need to master their zones. Critical fundamentals. I'm on it. Thanks, coach. You know, that's actually true. Like, cause we didn't run the zones because we were terrible. Whenever we ran zone, the computer scored. They did something great. So, yeah, I think that's solid. Okay, let's go ahead and move to the next week now. And we'll go ahead and look at do a little team review. Before we jump in, we got some combine results we'll look at, and we got the free agency. But before we do that, now that the players are gone, I think what I am going to do is go in here and cut some players. We're going to go ahead and cut players that we know we don't need. So we probably could go for another quarterback, but we'll see. We'll talk about all that here in just a minute. Right now, I'm just going to go through and do some quick cuts that we know. Probably not going to keep Jackson. And we're going to go ahead and cut him. So release. And Antoine Green. I think we're going to cut him too. Not really tradable. 67. I don't know that he's going to add any value to a trade. So we'll, if we needed to trade. And so we'll go ahead and release him. And we'll talk more about the team and what we're going to. So this is what I was talking about with, we probably aren't going to keep him. But wait a minute. Let's see what you got. Are you a blocker? Because we might be able to move you. Impact blocking. 67. What about run block? 67. Nah. I think we'll CJ, love you, brother, but you gotta go. I wonder if we keep him. Should we keep? Maybe, you know what? Maybe we keep him. Because we're gonna need, here's left guard. We're gonna need tight ends, and if we run into a draft problem, it'd be better to have them than to not have them. Like all these edges, so far, so good. Look at that, man. Solid defensive tackle. Cameron Young, 6'9". Yeah, I think I may keep this Cameron Young fella. Monty Rice. Yeah, we might drop him. He's 69 overall. The savings is $7 million. With a slight penalty. He's coming in the mic. He's got 85 speed, which I do like. But we're gonna cut him. We're gonna cut him for the money. And you know, again, we may look to re-sign him in the free agency. But I think we're good there. We need linebacker. Ooh, we need linebackers. All right, let me look at speed. Okay, so man, I wonder why we got so many cornerbacks. It's gonna take a minute real quick to do this. Thanks for hanging out with us. If those of you who are new to the channel, I thoroughly appreciate you. We're gonna jump in here and look at this. So we'll do this. I'm gonna go ahead and make the cuts, and then we're gonna go to the salary page and kind of look at the money situation. Yeah, I don't need any of these guys. Tyron Davis. Release you. Let's see. Kobe Minor. Yeah, yeah, we don't need any of these guys. Now we re-signed Jones. We re-signed him, but I'm sitting here thinking, like, I don't mind trading him if it needed to happen. But our cornerback situation was pretty good. It was one of the strengths of the team when we took it over. So it wasn't that bad of a thing. Dwight McLaughlin. Okay, he's new. Yeah, we'll keep these others and make a decision about the others. Okay, free safety, we're good. Craig Woodson. Yeah, we'll keep that. And Duggar and Melifanu, yeah, definitely played well. Okay, there you go. All right, I think that's all. Here's a look real quick at the draft points we have. We have 1, 2, 3. We have 2 4s, a 5, 2 6s, and 2 7s that we want to that we're going to use this year. Okay, all right. Let's take a look at the team salaries, and we'll talk about this a little bit at a time. So, as we're looking at this position position by position, I think we're pretty solid here at the quarterback position. The money is fine with Drake May. He's a young player. He's 24 years old. I thought he played tough. I thought it was tough the way he played last year, but with the interceptions. But toward the end there, I think he started to get something going. So I'm very interested to see what we can do with Drake going forward. So I'm not looking to add to the quarterback. We may need a backup situation. So Dobbs could be a player that we could move away from. If we did, we would save a little money with him to do that. And, you know, the penalty is 1.05, but the savings is 3.7. So, you know, we do a little okay. So I'm not sold on Dobbs. If if we see something that we like in free agency or in the draft, actually I haven't even really been paying a whole lot of attention in the quarterback position. We may do something with the backup, but it's not something we absolutely 100% have to do something with. I mean, that being said, Josh Dobbs is not the player I would want to go long-term with. So if something happened to Drake, I'm not comfortable with Dobbs. So like long-term, so we'll have to see what we do there. Halfback is super solid. We're very good here. The thing here is, while Travion Henderson is probably going to be the guy we go with, right? Henry Stevenson's the one with the huge contract. He's got 39 million. Like, he's a negative on savings. I mean, 16 million on savings, but in 23 million penalty. Like, so we got to get him in the game, because the way he's going, like, he's going to be here and he's going to be expensive. So this is a solid 1-2 punch that we have here. I think we might go in and instead of playing Travion every down, I think we may find the right downs for Stevenson and kind of create a really nice little thunder and lightning thing. And then Antonio Gibson, he's going to be looking to extend a contract, but I'm not really, he actually is a very fun player to play with. I'm not worried about it. Going to draft a fullback probably late in the draft. So we'll be looking forward to doing that. That's how we're going to address that. Wide receiver. So with the wide receivers, we have Stephon Diggs, of course, who played lights out. Now, he's an 88 overall. Did he, I think he must have lost. He may have degraded. Let's see. He upgraded as far as traits go. I mean, as far as dev trait goes. But progression, yeah, he has some skill. Yeah, and he got dropped to superstar. So development trait increase. But he dropped in a lot of other areas. Playing with a lot of morale, so he's playing at a 93, but we probably need to get a wide receiver. Maybe in the draft, maybe in the free agency. Also, where trade potential is, Polk is not a player that I want to keep. I'm willing to trade Polk, Boutte, and Douglas. All those are tradable players for me, especially with the 1-year contracts coming. 100% willing to do that. We'll take a little penalty on trading them, looks like, but they're all tradable. So we may be looking to do something here, move on from them. Definitely want to put Kyle Williams in this number 2 slot and give him a chance to go ahead and develop. So willing to move on from Douglas, Boutte, and Polk. And so we'll have to see. We'll have to see what it looks like in the free agency. That might be a spot where we come in, get a veteran to play in the slot position, and then maybe do some trades, maybe get some picks. We're not quite sure, but that's kind of what we're thinking about with the wide receiver position. Tight end, we talked about this already. So Tucker Kraft, going to keep him in that spot. He's got 1 year left though. So I would really like to draft or attain 2 tight ends. Now we need 2 of them. There are 2 of them that I am very excited about in the draft, but I think they're both round 1 or early round 2 type of players. And so I have to decide, do we love them enough to trade up? What it would take to get to them, and I'm not quite sure. We'll take a look at it when we get there. But we do need to I think we need to at least get 1 tight end, and then I do want to draft a tight end to get it done. Bell is not a player I want to keep. Neither one of these players, Bell or Dupre, I want to keep. So I think I want to get to where we can cut these guys. So we'll see. So some work to do at the tight end position. Left tackle, I think we're good. I don't want to do anything here. We're set here. We could improve the backup situation potentially. And so we might look at that if there's something that makes financial sense. Left guard, of course, we need one. We need this. This guy is not good enough. He's a 65 overall. We are in dire need of a left guard. I am hoping that we will find something in the draft for left guard. I'm hoping we can find something that will be serviceable. We did a lot of running to the left side of the field, well, I said in the draft. Did I say draft? I meant free agency. So we need two of them. I'm willing to take a free agent pick here and then maybe try to draft something. But this is going to be important. That's a big need for us, huge need for us at left guard. Center position, we need a good backup. Actually, I think we're good on the center position. So, yeah, I think we're straight there this year. Right guard, I think we're good. And right tackle, yeah. We've got a veteran here. He didn't retire. Shout out to Moses. Staying with us one more year, but it probably will be one more year. So we need to do something at right tackle. Perhaps we could draft something. We'll see. We'll see what happens with right tackle. It's more likely that I'm looking for something in the free agency for right tackle. In the edge position, we have Landry with a big contract. And so I feel like we need to be playing Harold Landry on the edge. We didn't play him there a lot because we were moving some players around, but this defensive line is actually one of the places I think we can be really strong at. We're only 81 and 79, but I like the way both of these players play. Got some good backup here too with Braden Swinson being a player we can develop. So I think we're set here. I think we're pretty good here. We don't need to do a whole lot at the left edge position. Right edge is a different story, of course. We're looking at that. Jennings was okay, but we're going to need to do something here, I think. He's 29 years old. This is his contract year, and I'm not sure that I'm going to want to re-sign him. So we'll have to look at left edge and right edge to see. It's possible that we move Swinson, to the right edge and go ahead and start to groom him on the right side. But I think we still need something on the right edge. Now, we do have some pretty good help here on the defensive tackle position. So the question is, what does it look like maybe with that right edge problem to move Milton Williams to the edge? And Williams has been so good actually at the defensive tackle position that I haven't wanted to do that. But Farmer's actually pretty good. He's a young player. We need him to develop. We probably need to get him in the game. What would it look like to put maybe Williams on the right edge and then put Farmer and Barmore in the middle and let them develop? As a matter of fact, let's just see what that would look like. So I'm going to go to Milton Williams and we're going to go ahead and move him because that might solve. Maybe I shouldn't do this yet. Yeah, but here's the thing. We need it. I'm going to move him over. Move him to the right edge. Comes in as an 86. Nice. So we got the 81, 86. And then we got the 85 in the middle. And we can develop Farmer. I think that might be the way we go. Can Williams really hold down that right edge is the big question. Let me take a quick look at Williams' on the right side. Typically, I'm not looking for speed. I'm looking for power. He has some speed there, but I don't know. We'll have to see, man, because if we don't get the play that we were getting out of the middle of at the nose tackle or the defensive tackle position, we might do it. So looking at the edge player, we have a need here. We'll look at this in the free agency and see if we get something. I don't think we're going to be able to draft it. If there's something in the free agency, we'll take it. Okay. Sam position. This is where the linebacker position is kind of up in the air. Mapu, he's okay. I'm not sure we want to keep him overall. I think we can improve here. I don't know that I want to wait on Monty Rice to get good, So I think linebackers in general, the Sam, the Mike, and the will all need help. So we're going to be looking at, I honestly would like to, I see some players in the draft I think that I would like to use in any of these positions. So potential trade bait here with Rice and Mapu potentially. I'm not sure we want to keep both of those players. Let me look at him. I think he has some speed, and I think that's what I liked about him here. But he didn't make a lot of plays. Rice didn't. Yeah, he's 86 speed. That's good. But man coverage was weak. His pursuit is okay. Not a standout player. Good tackler though. So I don't know. We can get a little bit better at the linebacker position. Looking to upgrade there. Mike position, we need a Mike. We need a third on it. We want to carry 3 of these. I would love for this to be a leader here. Drew Sanders is a good player. He's in his contract year, young player. Gibbons I thought he would be a lot better. We re-signed him. So, I think he'll be okay, but what we had was Spillane playing in the middle. It's possible that we'll move Spillane to the middle because he feels like the leader of this this defense from that point of view. So there's probably gonna be some moving around, like I said, with the linebacker. Tavai was very good at the will spot, so I don't mind keeping him there. Might move him to the starting position there and see what we got. So linebacker, we're gonna do some work on. On the cornerback situation, I think we need corners. Isaiah Bolden is basically a kick returner. Not really somebody we want on our team for the sake of, covering people. And he's got great speed. And so if we can get the skills up, then it'll be fine. But I'm not sure we're going to be able to do that in time. So I think we can use some upgrade here. That's why we went on and re-signed Marcus Jones. These 2 players at the bottom, though, yeah, I think we want to replace those. So see if we can get 2 corners. Yeah, we need 2 corners. Let me type it in here real quick. I have on my notes that we just need 1. We need 2. All right, and then we got Bolden. So that's some work we're going to do there. For this year, I think we're fine at the safety position. So I don't mind these 2 players here. And I don't mind these 2 players here, although I could be convinced to draft or add something at the strong safety position that feels a little bit better for zone coverage. Duggar's a great run support, like you see there, and I'm looking for something a little more balanced. So I could be convinced to do that. The kicker, we can replace this guy. Looking to see if we see something in the draft that we think will be better here, then we're going to go ahead and go for that. Punter, I think we're fine on. So there you go. That's a look at it. The money wise, it's not crazy. The biggest contracts we have, we got Milton Williams, but he's been giving us a lot. Barmore giving us a lot. Diggs giving us a lot. Don't mind any of these players. Duggar played well. Probably a week. This is a tough contract, but we have an $8 million savings and a $9 million penalty. So if we want to move on from Kyle Duggar, you know what? Duggar's trade bait. Duggar is trade bait. He could be a player. I wonder if we could get something for him or add something to use him to increase or make this particular position better. I'd be willing to do that. Trade position. I'm typing it in. Duggar. Okay. All right. Let's go to red here. Alrighty. So there's Fanwu. Probably overpaying for him a little bit, but we need the right guard. Davis, totally okay with paying for. Landry, good. Stevenson, we're not gonna get the money. We're not gonna get the production for that money, but I think we're stuck with it. Drake May. So overall, this contract situation isn't terrible. The players we're paying, like they're contributing. Spillane, Jabril Peppers. Yes, he's doing good. So yeah, he's doing all right. And Will Campbell. Everybody else, I don't see anyone who is a bad contract. if we're taking a look at players that we see that we're going to be losing soon, then the red flags here, there's not a red flag with the halfback. The edge we're okay with. The center, maybe, we might need to think about something for the center because we might have to deal with that. Dobbs, we're probably going to move on from one way or the other. Mapu, same thing. Sanders, I might be cool with bringing back. So, it doesn't look scary. Already talking about trading here. I think we're good. So I think we're in good shape overall. It's just in making the team a little bit better. So quick recap before we jump into free agency. We're going to need a fullback. Quarterback, we're okay with. Let me go in order. So quarterback, we'll evaluate. If we see a backup that's worth looking at, we'll look at him. Halfback, we're straight. Fullback, we're going to get in the draft. Don't need to worry about that in free agency. Wide receivers, open to a free agency opportunity there. Probably a veteran guy, want to develop number 2. So want to develop Kyle Williams at the 2 spot. So maybe a slot receiver that I think could go well, or we move Stephon Diggs to the slot and find a different number 1. Tight end, we need 2 of them. If there's a great one in the free agency, we'll take it. But we're going to look to draft at least 1. Left tackle, we're good on. Left guard, this is the biggest need I think on our team is left guard. We're hoping that free agency will deliver something for left guard. Center, we need a backup, but not urgently, right? We can get through a year without one. Right guard, we're straight. Right tackle, we need a right tackle. So we need left guard and right tackle when it comes to offensive line. Left edge, we're straight. Right edge, we're kind of straight. We'll look and see if there's an opportunity there. Defensive tackle, we're straight. Nose tackle, we're straight. All linebacker positions up for grabs. Like we can increase that with the draft or the free agency. Cornerback, we need 4 or 5 positions on that, and we're open to strong safety help. So not that you all were writing that down, but I am. And so let's take a look at the free agency here. What do we have? Ooh, there's a right tackle right away. What did we say? Did we say we needed right tackle? Yes, we have a major need at the right tackle position. He's 32 years old, and at 87, that's a lot. As a matter of fact, before we look at get enchanted by the top 100, let's just go and look at the players that we know we need. We need a left guard. And look at that, man. We've got some options, I think. Look at this guy. Penning. All right, so with left guard, I think what I want is solid run block is what I want. Who's going to be the best run blocker in the list? Taylor Penning is the guy. And he's very interested. 27 years old. How much does he want? We have 29. He wants 6.8 mil a year. That's what he wants. At 27, it could set us a little bit. Older players are not interested. Let's take a look. He doesn't have any offers at the moment. 2 years. Let's go with 3 years. And let's make the offer. We're gonna make an offer. I'm gonna make an offer on my man, Trevor Penning. Come on, brother. We need you. Say yes. Say yes. Okay. And then the other thing we need is right tackle. Let's go right to that. If we can solve these in the free agency, that'd be great. Here's another one. Another young, I don't know how young he is, but Juwan Taylor. Same thing. So right tackle. I'm most interested in the run block. Who is the solid run blocker? Caleb McGarry, 31 years old, 87 run block. What about pass block? Pass block, 73. Taylor Martin. But he's not interested in us. His run block is 78. Pass block. this guy, Evan Neal, is the guy. He's got 85 run block and 71. I don't know. I think I like McGarry. I like this run block. He's a run guy. We don't run to the right. He wants 9 a year. A 1-year deal for $9 million takes us down to 13. I don't think we can afford to do that. I don't think we can afford to do it. Let's go back to run power here. Run black. Take a look. Caleb McGarry, too expensive. Evan Neal, 25 years old, wants $7 million a year, but not interested in us. Now, I'd be willing to pay a little bit more for him if we can convince him to stay with us. Matter of fact, we're gonna try a 4-year deal. 4-year deal with $4 million, believing that he's going to get better. That's a big contract. We're gonna go for it. Oh, he doesn't love it. Evan Neal, we were almost in the playoffs, brother. We were almost in the Super Bowl. You want to come here. I know that that's not your motivation, but it should be. It should be your motivation. That should be what you want. Okay, those are the biggest needs in free agency. So now let's take a look at everybody. Top 100. Here's a Sam, 25. Leo Chenal. Somewhat interested. 7 million. Oh, expected value 37 million. Yeah, we're not going to do it. 19 teams are interested in Leo. Yeah, we're not going to get him. Tyrann Mathieu. No. Interested in that. Honestly, it's the wide receiver role that we might need to look at. Owuzie. Left guard. Did I say we did that? Oh yeah, we said we had. Well, we did make an offer there. We need 2 though, right? We need 2 left guards. Amari Cooper. Is Amari Cooper the guy? Amari Cooper might be the guy. He puts him in the same position, but he's a mentor to a young player. All right, we'll come back to wide receiver on Amari Cooper. Interesting. All right, let's jump to wide receiver and see what we got here with him. So we got Amari Cooper, Rondale Moore, Elijah Moore, Christian Watson. That's interesting. Future starter. Tutu Atwell. Calvin Austin, 5'9". You know what? I think I wonder. Amari Cooper is very enticing. He wants $20 million though. It would take us down pretty. He'd be a pretty expensive tutor. Man, I wish it was live. I wish this was live because I would ask you guys what you guys thought about that particular pick. We kind of have so Stephon Diggs is basically Amari Cooper. They're the same person. And he doesn't really have the speed on the outside to create the separation. And that's the allure of Courtney Watson or Christian Watson. He's got some nice speed, acceleration. Same thing down here with Calvin Austin, who I'm kind of interested in. Like the speed. He's 5'9" though. That would be the slot position that I was talking about. Play that quick slot role. We're doing a lot of short routes. Let's see what the cost would be with Calvin. Calvin Austin, 2 years, doesn't hurt us a lot. We'll top him out at 4.1 and give him 3.5 mil. Let's make that offer, man. We're gonna go with Calvin Austin. See if we can fill out this wide receiver. Maybe get a wide receiver in the mix here. Let's see. Moving away from Cal. Let's see what else we had that we were thinking about for free agency. Right tackle we got. Let's look at the linebacker positions and see what we got here. So we got something in the sound. For linebackers, obviously we like speed, but Jabril Cox. Ooh, this 90 pursuit. Oh, that's Chanel. Yeah, we're not going to get Chanel, that's for sure. This guy looks interesting. What are you? 6'4", 84 speed. Oh, he's 33. Let's see. Man, we can't even afford this dude. Yeah, we can't do it. We can't afford him. All right, let's look at the mic position. We have a leader here. Who's Kenneth Murray? 87. See what you got. Awareness, 83. Nice. Power, 85. Tackle, 85. Nice. Man coverage is weak. Overall, 75. Looks like he'd be a pretty cheap experiment. We'll make that offer. We'll make the offer to Kenneth Murray. And he's just a linebacker. We'll figure out where he fits. You know who I'm interested in? I'm interested in Divine Diablo. I wonder how much it would take to bring Divine Diablo over. That's one player that I would like to have on this team, is Divine Diablo. Okay, I think that's that. And then let's look at strong safety real quick. That's what we said. If we saw something interesting, we might look at it. Jimmy Ward. I don't know. Don't see anybody. Here's Mike Epps. We liked, or Marcus Epps. We liked him before. Okay, we're gonna go past this. So we got the targets. All right, here's what we're targeting. We're targeting Calvin Austin, Evan Neal, Trevor Penning, and Kenneth Murray right now. Looks like we're in the lead in all of our offers. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, let's see how it goes. So we're going to evaluate the offers. Players have evaluated. And we do get Austin, Penning, and Murray. Who didn't we get? We did not get the right tackle. Is that right? Is that who we didn't get? Okay. Oh. Leo Chenal goes to the Raiders, man. Is it wrong that I'm excited about that? Oh, Cooper. No, we didn't go after Cooper. Mark Cooper goes to the Steelers. Okay, so I think it was the right tackle, right? Is that who he was going after? Evan Neal is who he went after, and he went to Atlanta. Juwan Taylor goes. Okay, well, right tackle. We said we needed that. Let's see. Can we can't sign Tyler Martin, man. I mean, it's too much. Although I don't think anybody's going after him. Yeah, that'll put us under the cap quite a bit. Evan Neal. Dang it, Evan. You didn't follow instructions, sir. You didn't follow the instructions. Okay, well, before we finish that, I'm interested in some potential trade things. So, I want to see if I can get Divine Diablo. It would solve a linebacker position and might move us away from needing to look at that position as heavily in the draft as I'm currently thinking we're going to need to do. So let's go to that. So we're going to go to Trade Center, and I think that is the Falcons where Divine Diablo is. First of all, let me just make sure that this is a cat that I want. So he's a middle linebacker, I think. No, he's their Will. 74 overall. Let's take a look at him now. Divine Diablo, man, he just needs an opportunity. He's 28 years old. 88 speed. You know what? He's not that great. He's not that great. Nope, he's not that great. He was a player that I used to be interested in. I don't think I'm interested in anymore. I think we're going to pass on Divine Diablo. Yeah, definitely going to pass on Divine Diablo. Is there anyone else? So looking at, let's see, we got the wide receiver we wanted. We can probably trade away some wide receivers. Let's take a look real quick at the draft, look at the combine results, and we'll look at the players that we're interested in, particularly the ones that I think are big. So we said we wanted, to look at the tight ends. So these are two players I think will go round 1 and round 1 to 2. This is a guy I think I really want. A catch and a D route and a run block. This is the guy I think I want. I want to get him. Kind of falling in love with him. He's really the top the top target on my draft right now. But I don't know that we're going to be able to get him. Yeah, Ian Haas, looking on my little board here. He's the guy. Now with Ian Haas, I think he's going. I think he's going number 16. Yeah, he's going number 16 at the Rams, which means we need to move up somewhere here. Oh, wait a minute. We have the 11th pick. Oh, I didn't realize. Oh, no, this is my draft 1. Okay. No, okay. All right, so in my draft 4, this is the latest mock draft. My draft 4, he's going. I was about to say, how do we end up at the 11th pick? Is he still going 16? Let's say Ian Haas is going 13. Yikes. So we need to try to get. We need to try to get to. We might try to make a play with the Raiders. Houston. Again, writing this down. Or Dallas. Those are all fun targets to think about. Houston, Raiders, or Dallas. We're looking at trying to trade up to draft that tight end. Willing to trade our first round draft pick and something to get there. But let's take a look at that before we move into the next free agency season. So we're going to keep doing this. Go to Trade Center now. Trade Finder. And we'll start with the Raiders. The Raiders, man, they may not. What do they need? They need a quarterback, defensive tackle, will, edge, and a cornerback. Okay. Who did we say we were interested? We had trade potential. We had a Mike back that we had for trade potential. We have wide receiver. They don't need that. And we have strong safety that I'd be interested in trade potential potentially. Is Kyle Duggar going to be the one that delivers that? Okay. I'm gonna pop here, and we're gonna go to draft picks, and let's just see what they would want for their number one. They want those two guys. Are they crazy? That ain't gonna do it. They want 27's first round and 28's first round and 27's second round and 27's third. They out here talking crazy. What we could do is we'll put 29 here. We'll want to trade that. First of all, let's just see where this is. I don't expect it to go through. Okay, so it's red. Quarterback, defensive tackle, will, right edge, cornerback. All right, so let's look at the right edge. Jennings is a player I'd be willing to part ways with. Robert Spillane, the former Raider. That would put pressure on us to draft. Strong safety, I said I'd be willing to trade Kyle Duggar. If I did Kyle Duggar, who is their strong safety? Jeremy Chin, yeah, they don't need that. They don't need that. What about wide receiver? Yeah. Tavian Wicks, Greg Tucker, Thornton. Yeah, I don't know that the Raiders are going to be the spot. Raiders don't seem like they're going to be a good candidate. So let's go ahead to the Texans. Wide receiver, okay. Tight end, cornerback, guard, tackle. They don't have the cap room though. Oh, they don't have the cap room for that guy. Okay. Well, they don't have much cap room at all. Let's just look at Dallas. Oh man, it's gonna be tough. Oh my gosh, they're negative. Wow. Saints, Titans, Bears. I feel like we have to give a whole lot to get up there, though. Maybe Miami, Arizona. Let's try Arizona and Washington. Arizona and Washington. So go here. Okay, so they have the cap space. They need wide receiver, defensive tackle, center, halfback. Oh, we could trade one of these halfbacks. All right, let's see. We're gonna go to draft picks. Pick number 8. Let's see. They're probably gonna ask for too much. Yeah, they want first and second rounds. That's crazy. Same thing. And they want Travion Henderson. That's ridiculous. However, what we can do for you is I'm willing to give up Douglas and Polk, and we need a start. We need a big name player somewhere. center. Oh, halfback. This is gonna hurt us. It'll hurt our cap to do Stevenson. But I'll be willing to do it if let's wait. Let's see how close this is. It's not close. Oh man, it's not close at all. I forgot to add the number 1. Let's see where we are. Okay. So I don't think this halfback is going to help it that much. But we're sending 2 wide receivers, halfback and a number 1. And, you know, for the sake of it, as far as picks go, let's, I'm happy to, I don't want to give away a 4. I'll give away a 6, a 7 in the next year. Oh, I was going to say in the next year 3. Let's see what they think about that. They don't like it. Not close enough. Probably the poke. Poke's probably not the right fit here. And probably need to put, I said I'd give it next year's 3. That's better, but still not quite. 2026. Go 8 to 7. And I really need the 4, man. I don't think this is gonna do it. Yeah. All right, Cardinals. Cardinals is tough. Yep. All right, let's take a look at the Commanders. Okay, wide receiver Mike. Oh man, left edge. Yeah, we don't have a whole lot that we can offer them either. That's the problem, man. We have a hard time moving up. Real Peppers in hand. I need to keep the Real Peppers. I think I said earlier. Did I say earlier that Jabril? I think I said earlier that Jabril Peppers could be a tradable guy. Did I say that? No, I said Kyle Duggar was the tradable guy. Peppers we want to keep. Man, don't know how to move up. So if we can't move up and we can't get Haas, then then let's see where we think the other guy is going, which I think is the other tight end. The other tight end is okay, so he's not going in the first round. Definitely not going to get this fullback. Not sure why that's there. Yeah, the only tight end going in the first round is in. We like the other guy. I feel like the tight end position is pretty important for us. Maybe I'm overselling it. Claiborne, he's around 1-2. He's also a pretty good guy. He's got a run block and a catch and tackle, so he's also a player that we could go with. The other player that's really good on our list that if it's not the tight end that we go with first, it's going to be him is I think it is not Devin Wade. Who was it? I thought it was this guy, but maybe not. I mean, I do like him. I do like this guy, but he's saying projected as a 2 as a second round, third round, and maybe we can get him a little bit later. else? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's Claiborne. Maybe that's the guy we end up having to go with in the round 1 draft. This receiver we liked, Telvin Reynolds, looks like he's round 1 talent, but I don't think I would draft. I don't think I would draft him in round 1. Okay, so we may. This is the guy. So I think I like Devin Adams. Yeah, Devin Adams would be 2. Brandon Pearson. Where's Brandon? He's a cornerback. Brandon Pearson is a guy. He's showing up as a C to F, but he's got good press and good man coverage and good zone coverage. Could be an interesting player. Okay, well maybe we go after a tight end in our draft. I mean, hold up, we didn't look at tight ends in the free agency, did we? Let's take a look at the tight end position. Oh, Darren Waller's here. Okay, Darren Waller, Foster Moreau, I like him. Dellinger, 6'5". You know what? I forgot about this. We could have went this way. Let's look at what he can do with the receiving. Okay, route running. Not the best route runner, but none of these are going to be excellent. Yeah, I'm thinking Darren Waller could be an interesting stopgap. He's a bridge player. Wouldn't mind if we found a mentor in this role. How much is Darren Waller? What you want, man? What do you want? 1 year, Georgia Tech. Interesting. We could go there. Tucker Kraft, Darren Waller, and a rookie. It might be what we need to do. I'm going to make the offer for Darren. We'll make the offer for Darren Waller. I think we're going to need 2 tight ends. I know we need 2 of them anyway. So, I would have liked to draft the 2 players I was looking at, but you can't always get what you want. All right, let's curious. What's the fastest? Who's the fastest guy? Princeton Fant, 27. .62. Lawrence Kager. Okay. All right, so that'll solve that. Let's go ahead and run his deal and see. We're still in negotiation. In the hunt, I'm the only player that is going after him. Let's go ahead and advance the week. Let's go to stage 2. Why not? And we'll let some of the other players get their stuff. We'll look at some of the mock draft 5. I think it is worth looking at this point. But let's see what happened with the free agency. Did we get our guy or no? Still targeting. Boom. We do get Darren Waller. He says yes. Looks like Washington got a lot of players are off the board here. Najee Harris. Let's look at the wide receiver position. I know Cooper. Yeah, a lot of players gone out of here. Okay, but a lot of players still here. There's Miko Hardman, Josh Reynolds. Let's take a look at the free safety, strong safety position. Oh, we still got not a lot of players signed here. Corey Bryant. So we have some options with the strong safety position. Ooh, Jonathan Abram. Always like Jonathan Abram, man. Always like him. Isaiah Simmons. Also always like. Yo, can we bring Isaiah Simmons in the set? Hold up. The zone coverage is not good. We need the zone coverage to be good. Yo, Marcus Epps, I'd bring him back. He was asking for a lot of money before. Oh, we can't afford him at this moment. Cannot afford him. All right, so we brought in the tight end. Okay, so what have we solved? We've got the left guard. So this is no longer a need. I don't think we did much with the center. What else do we get? Hold up 1 second. Let me look here. Look back at what we got with our signing. So we kind of did the tight end. We did get the wide receiver. I think we still can potentially draft a wide receiver if it makes sense. Left guard, we're good. Oh, we still need to solve the right tackle situation. Calvin Austin is wide receiver is good. Okay. Left guard, we're good. Oh, Mike linebacker. I think we solved this, although we could still use a draft. So let's see if we can trade now for a oh my gosh, I keep pressing all the wrong things. Let's see if we can trade for the right tackle that we need. All right, so let's see if we can find something that we like. 81. Young player, probably gonna be hard to get. Right tackle. Young player there. That's a solid move by Washington. Austin. It's Evan Neal. That's the guy we wanted. Ooh, will they trade us for Evan Neal? I know the Falcons just got him. It wouldn't be very realistic though. Jawan Taylor. Okay. Man, right tackle. There's not a lot of them out here. Most of these guys are young, 22 years old, 27. Looks like Chicago was the potential option I was thinking about. Oh yeah, here's Chicago. Where are the Falcons? I'm curious what it would take though. You got them from us. Oh, they would do a straight up trade for Anthony Jennings. I'm here for this. We'll do a counter offer though. I will do that. And they need a right tackle. And I will give them one. We will give them Wallace and Jennings for Neal so that you have a right tackle. Yo, I'm here for this. I think we'll do it. Yeah, we're going to do this. See if they'll take it. They will take it, and we do get the trade. Neal is going to actually be a Patriot. The sign and trade, I guess. I don't know, man. Evan Neal will make the story that he didn't want to be there. It immediately caused a ruckus. They had to get him out of there. They had to go, man. He wasn't happy. he wasn't happy. And, you can't have a player if they're not happy. You know what I'm saying? You can't do it. You just can't do it. You just can't do it. So right tackle, settled. Nice. All right, so we got one of the tight ends. You know what would be crazy? Let me see where we got one more idea for the Falcons. Just, since they've been a good trade partner for us, we got one more idea for the Falcons. What do you think about this, Atlanta? Hear me out. I know that you want to keep your boy Kyle Pitts, but you don't have but one tight end. He's 25, he's a superstar, superstar depth trade, all that. But what if we went for Kyle Pitts, right? We're gonna go for Kyle Pitts. Hear me out. We're gonna go for Kyle. We're gonna give you 2 tight ends because you need some depth. We're gonna give you 2 tight ends. And not only are we going to give you 2 tight ends, we're going to give you a wide receiver. We're going to go ahead and give you Poke. Because we like you. You know what I'm saying? And we like it. It's good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you're good with that. And maybe, maybe we can go with the Falcons. They don't have a lot of picks. That's interesting. I knew that because we did that. Oh, they don't have the cap room for this. You're messing up our stuff, man. Oh my gosh. Who's the one? Oh man. Okay, so I do want to do this. I do want to try. I give you the 2-for-1. I want to continue to mess with the 2-for-1. Maybe, yeah. I give you the 2-for-1. Young player, old player. We're gonna have to draft for sure if we do this. Now you're down to $2 million. Ah, man, dang it! Messing up my beautiful trade here. Who's weak but has a big contract? I'll take a big contract from you. This person? Who's that? Does that help? It helps. Okay. We'll absorb that right guard that is taking way too much money from you, and we'll do this. What do you think about this, Atlanta? They don't like it. They need a draft pick. That's what they need. They need a draft pick because they are weak in the draft. So we can accommodate. I'm willing to give a 5. No. I'm willing to give a 5. We'll do that. We'll give a 5. What do you think about that? You gotta like that. You don't like that either. Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep my 5 then. And we'll go to next year and give me next year's 4. I got plans for this draft. So close. Decline. All right. So then we'll do that and we'll give you a 7. I feel like that should get it over the hill. What? All right. How about the 6? Look, I can't be doing this with y'all. You want the 5. That's what you want. You want the 5. Kyle Pitts is a big player, though. He's a big player. Still decline. And a 6. How about that? That ought to do it. No, that's a decline. What? No. Oh my gosh. I feel like they just playing with me. Are they just playing with me right now? Okay, so 5, 6. We gave you 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so we're gonna keep all of these, and we're gonna give you a 3 next year. This is against my better judgment. It's against my better judgment to do this, but we're bought in now. Okay. The decline is killing me. Okay, how about now? Wow. Do they just not want to make this? They don't want to make this trade. Okay, we'll go to next year, to the year after that's 4. They don't want to do it. I don't think this team wants to do this. It doesn't matter unless we. Let's see. What can we do here? What will it take? What will it take? All right, I would be willing. Can't do any more players, so I'd be willing to do a 4th round, and I would give you this year's 3rd and 4th. How about that? Still declined, and we'll take next year's 4th. We'll give you that. Wow. I mean, at this point, I don't know that. Am I begging now, or I don't think they're going to do it. We'll take this off, and we'll go down to next year's number 2. And this is close to my final offer here. I don't think they want to do this. This feels like we're giving up the farm. Yeah, they don't want to do it. They are not interested in this trade. It doesn't seem like anything I can do is going to make it work for them. We can't add a player because they can't afford the player. I feel like if I could add a player, then it'll be good. Maybe we could. Maybe we find a wide receiver who is weak. Casey Washington. And but he's got to be making a certain type of money. Oh no. Kyle Pitts. They need a Sam linebacker. Well, Divine Diablo. Somebody we were looking at. That frees up a lot of cap space for them. And we come in with, we were looking at Divine Diablo anyway, but then we come in with, I think I said Poke. I'd be willing to do, well, let's do Douglas. Give me my round 2. All right, let's try this. Declined. That is very close. How about we don't need their round 4. We'll just take these 2 players. Okay, we have a deal. Kyle Pitts is coming to the Patriots. Kyle Pitts is going to be a Patriot. We're going to give up Tucker Kraft, Waller, and Douglas, and a 4th round pick. And we get Kyle Pitts and Diablo. I'm okay with this. I was kind of, again, I like adding the speed of Diablo to our team. Maybe we'll be able to develop him into something. Looking at our deal on we had some need at the Sam back. We may move Diablo to that Sam position. Very interesting. So we definitely need to draft the quarterback. I mean, draft the tight end now. But man, that's a blockbuster trade. Bringing Kyle Pitts haven't quite lived up to the hype in Atlanta. So we're going to see what he can do in a brand new environment. Okay, so moving on from here. All right, so we don't really have a lot of money now. We have 3.25. I don't know that we can do a whole lot in the free agency. If we go with the available players, Darius Washington wants a lot of money. Young player. You know what? He doesn't have an offer. So we can't, we're just going to offer what we can. We're going to offer what we can offer. Team friendly. Yeah, no, we can't even offer that. Like, who knows? We might be able to get him for super cheap. I mean, he doesn't want to. We're going to go for this. And this is what we can offer. I'll make the offer. Why not? He's going to decline it. I'm going to evaluate right now. We're the only ones in the hunt. Who knows, man? We might be able to get him. 5'8". I don't even know that we should be doing this. Should I withdraw this offer? He's 5'8". He's an 80 overall, though. Playing, let's see. Let's just look. I went to offer and I didn't look at the player. So I would like to look at this player now. So let's go to, what was that? Strong safety. Is that where it was? What is he? He's a free safety. Oh, I thought I was looking at strong safety, but that's okay. We'll look at free safety. And where is he? All right, we'll leave that there for now. All right, let's go and take a look at the College Pro Day results. We'll look at the favorites, and again, the player that we want is here. We're not going to get him. So now we pretty much, this is our first round draft pick. This is going to be our guy. Although we may not need all of that right now. It could be with the first round draft pick that we have here is round 1. What we need in a draft is a fullback. We're gonna get that. We need, you know what? We can go with whatever we want. Devin Adams is a guy I definitely want to add to the team. Okay. So far, these guys are all okay. Interesting. I wonder if Fitzsimmons is going to go in the top 5. I don't really know that we need edge players. Interesting. Looking at my list here, I have Peterson, Trevor Crawford as the sound linebacker. Where is that guy? There he is. They have him as a 2-3. So this is a player that I really like. Good pursuit, good tackle, good zone. Man coverage can suffer, but I like this guy. So Trevor Crawford's the guy that we may want to go after. I think we're kind of straight looking at this list. So we're gonna go ahead and move to next week. I think we're pretty close to getting ready for the draft. Looking at free agency, let's see. We did not get our guy. Let's negotiate. Let's see what he's got. Does he come or not? What? Yo, we get our Darius Washington with a crazy 2-year contract. Hold up, the salary numbers ain't right. Hold on. Are we over cap now? Because I'm looking at those numbers and they don't seem right. What did we just sign him for? Contract. Signed for 2 years for 5. I don't think we had that money. Are we on? Let's see. Are we Oh yeah, we're at 50K. Yeah, okay. So we're able to sign him and get him under the contract. Okay, so let's see. What do we want to do real quick? We got the free agency. We don't have any money left. There were players that we were interested as far as trade block players. We were okay with trading Kyle Duggar. We were okay with trading wide receivers. So let's just take one last look at trade potentials. Trade center. And we're just gonna look at the players that we were thinking about. So we were considering, I don't really need Polk. He's just not a player I want to keep. So we're okay with trading Polk. And I'm also kind of okay, especially since we just got the free safety. I think it was Kyle Duggar that we were okay with trading, although it says the cap hit is 17 mil, so that can't be right. Yeah, we probably can't trade him. I don't think so. Okay, let's just see if there's any offers. One offer, that's Xavier Gibson. Okay, that's not gonna work. Let's go to Polk this way. Sometimes this makes a difference. Just to see what the offers would be. Polk. Okay, slightly different. We get a left guard. We need a left guard. And we get Dante. I think we need a left guard. Let me go look and see what's our left guard situation look like. We got Trevor Penning. They would be willing to give up Cleveland. We would be giving up Kyle Duggar, which is a pretty big player for us. This player, he's 28 years old. Okay, this could be interesting. Left guard is hard to come by, I gotta tell you. Let's look at the let's look at that free safety at safety position. Craig Woodson, Duggar. Man, Duggar was a good player, but so was Melifonwu. I wonder. Might be thing that we're gonna go ahead and do. I don't need poke. Might add one more player. Since we got a few players with the linebacker position, I know that we need it. But oh yeah, Rice was a player that I didn't feel like I really. Diablo, Tobias, Spillane. We're gonna put. I think Mapu was the one that has the 1-year contract. Okay, Javon Baker, Ezra, and a 4th round. We gave up a 4th round, so we can get a 4th round back. Jimmy Horn, young wide receiver, could be interesting. Jerron Reed, Jimmy Horn. Let's take a look at Jimmy. We probably need to get that receiver back. Too small, probably. Yeah. Too small. He's too small a player. I don't think that that's going to work for us. The Ezra Cleveland thing is still a viable thing. So I want to go back to Duggar and Poke. Okay, Evan Brown, Quentin Johnston. Okay. There's Jimmy. Wow. Jack Sawyer, a right edge. We don't need him, but that's a great addition. Interesting. This version, they want to give up the running backs. We could come back to here, and the Jaguars were kind of interested in trading that left guard. I'm kind of intrigued by that. It's we can get stronger here, and let's go with a draft pick. Let's go with 3. Let's see what they think about this. We would get a round 2 and we would basically move up in the draft and get a left guard. They don't want that. This is where we go back to, maybe. Close. All right, here we are. We're back at this again. Okay, so we make the trade. We're gonna send Polk, Duggar, and Mapu to the Jaguars. We're gonna strengthen our basically the kicker for Cleveland. He's a young player that fills out this defensive line, or helps us with this defensive line. And so now that we're looking at, we added 2 left guards to the situation. I'm in the wrong thing. We added 2 left guards to the situation, and I think that helps us. I think that helps us get it done. Cleveland's there. He's 28. Don't mind it. 78, and we got Penny. We can drop Soul now. It's no longer needed. We're going to go ahead and release you. And while we're releasing, we know we're going to release. Well, let's wait. Let's wait on that. But that does mean that maybe in the draft, we look at a safety. We got 3 of them here, though. We got Jabril. We got Washington. I think we can move. He's only 5'8", though, and that's where my problem is with that. Strong safety. Yeah, let's move. Who's the best tackler here? So I think we need a strong safety in the draft. We need a strong safety in the draft. So let's quick look. I do have one on my board here. I think somewhere. There he is. Herrera. His tackle is not good, so we need a strong safety with good tackle. So let's see who's the best tackler in the draft. Kurt Weber. He's a round 1 guy. A awareness. Okay, this guy is actually pretty good. Could be a guy that we might need to go ahead and pursue early. He's only 5'11". I don't like that. Where's the other? Where was it? Tackle? Did I pass it? There it is. 6 foot. It's a little bit better. 5'9". 6'2". Power. But the man coverage in the zone is garbage. Yeah, this is the best guy right now. All right. Well, Kurt Weber could be a guy that we go with. Actually, let's look at it one more time. Sorry about that. Kurt Weber, physical player who delivers bone-crushing hits, motor that runs, great speed. Oh yeah, he looks good. He might be the guy we have to get. Okay, where is Jacksonville in the draft? Oh, I don't know what pick they have in the 2nd round. Yeah, we'll have to see. All right, man. Okay, let's go ahead and advance the week here, and let's get ready to jump into the draft. I think we got one more. Yeah, private workouts. Yeah, I think we had a good look at this. Woozier goes to the Raiders. Anybody else that we see big here? Nandi, Falcons, Cooper. Here's a quick look. You guys can slow that down. Oh, Christian Watson is still out there. If we want to, we may go out there and grab Christian Watson a little bit later. He might be a good addition. Okay, so private workouts. Okay, so we definitely need what I'm most curious about is, let's get the rest of the information on Claiborne. Let's get the information on Weber and her. There's a undrafted player that's a wide receiver. That's a potentially undrafted, I think. Wait a minute, why did I pick this guy? Stevenson. Where is it? There's an undrafted player who's got some pretty good. I want to get the rest of the info on. I don't have the. Let's see. I thought he was a wide receiver. Oh, I wrote his name down. Hold on a second. Malik Lincoln. This guy. Oh, he's already up there. He's a day 3 pick. Don't mind it. Okay. Who else do we want to know about? Evan. We got what we need here. Pardon me, maybe it's this quarterback. Let's find out some more about the some of these Sam. Like all these Sams I liked. Let's go with Nash. We'll find out some more about Nash. Confirm these 3. Nash is guy I need to remember. I know I'll remember the other 2. Okay. Then we'll advance the week here. Quick look at those players that we just scouted. And let's see. We wanted to know about Claiborne. Ooh. Maybe he shouldn't be the first round draft pick. They have him projected a 2 to 3 talent. So maybe let's see if that strong safety is the number 1 pick. He is. He's a round 1 talent. So maybe Weber's the guy that we want to go for in the first round. Strong safety. And then we said the Sam Nash, still a 2-3. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Mock draft. Oh man, what was his name? In my brain. The strong safety's name was Davis. Adam Davis. Hold on one second. Actually, I saw 2 strong safeties down here, so I want to make sure I got the right one. Oh yeah, okay. So yeah. Oh no, that's new. See, that's right. It wasn't Davis. It's Weber. It's Kurt Weber. All right. So the question is he going in the mock draft in the first round? Christian Weber, strong safety. Okay, doesn't look like he is. So Christian Weber could be out for the taking potentially if it goes the way of the draft. All right, let's get it started. NFL Draft 2026 for the Patriots.
Welcome.
Let's go
To the NFL Draft.
Okay, so they skipped the video this time. We're gonna go right into the mix. We are way down the list. So what we're gonna do is we'll kind of we'll skip ahead one at a time. So advance to the next pick. And it looks like Gonzalez. The Saints are gonna pick, let's see, get to it. They should say the name right away. Or they should say the name right here. You actually don't say the name, but whoever Gonzalez is, that's the guy who's going to go first. Who is that? Alexander, the right edge. We're going to go ahead and skip ahead in the draft and see. We'll skip this. And the right tackle goes next. Skip ahead. The Bears go for Fitzsimmons and a left edge. So we got, look, the trenches. The trenches are going early. Fitzsimmons is not a guy that we wanted. Actually, you know what? We're just going to go ahead and skip to the next user pick. Why not? Looking at the picks, though, do we see Haas? Oh, there he is. The Jets do take Haas. I'm going to pause it real quick. I just want to see the board here. Devin Laurie, Alonzo McCain, Trent McKinnis. So far, we could get this. Yeah, we can get our guy. So let's go ahead and make our selection. And yeah, Weber is the guy that we think we want first. He's the round one guy. Somehow he ended up on the top of the list. Oh, that's because he's the top of the list of the remaining players. I think we will take Weber. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and take Weber. All right, we got a little trophy. It says Stud Finder, so maybe we found something nice here. Right there at the end of our seasonal thing. There's no music playing, so I'll go ahead and play music during this. No. I don't know. Let's see. All right, there's Weber. He signed. He looks like I don't know what he's got on his head there, but wow. A+ pick. He is the number 9 true value. We got him at 29. Player profile, of course, he is a hidden dev trade, 5'11". Speed is 91 at strong safety. Didn't expect that at all. Thought he would be like an 86 or 87. Great agility. Change of direction, a little struggle there. But looking at it, man, A, hit power, A, pursuit, B, zone coverage, A, awareness, B, man coverage. That is a great pick for the New England Patriots. Welcome to the squad, Kurt Weber. All right, so we're going to go ahead and skip ahead to the next user pick, and that is going to take us to the middle of the second round with the Jacksonville Jaguar pick. And there's lots of players there, so let's just go. Let's take a look at our we're going to make our selection and see. You know, this is where we have some real decisions to make, I think. Now, let's see what we got here. We got a left edge here that's saying, I don't think we need this left edge. I do like him, though. He does look interesting. But looking at the players that we picked, we got, this is where we might go for the tight end. Can we get, is he there? Lewis is here, but the other tight end is gone. Oh no. Oh no. We took the gamble and he is not here. Wow. Wow. Okay. Well, that throws a bit of a wrench in some things. Not only is he not there, but the linebacker we wanted is not there either. All right, so we got a round 1 player in Boyle. Doesn't look great. Edge player. Oh man, that's unfortunate, yo. That is unfortunate. Well, you got a lot of players here. Okay, so who else is round 1 talent? We got left edge, all the left edges. Well, we might have to go with best player available. We're gonna go with best player available. We're gonna draft him. Man, that is not what we wanted to see. We're hoping to get Devin Adams. Let me see the list. Where did Devin Adams go? Devin Adams is the wheel that we wanted. We might have to get that Jamarcus Lewis. And this is why we kept the tight ends, man, because we weren't going to get the guys we wanted. He was ranked number 22. We drafted him at 48. That's a pretty good. Will strength translate to NFL? Most pass rush wins comes from finesse. Okay, so he's the smaller guy, it seems. Another hidden dev trait, though. So we're 2 for 2 for a hidden dev trait. Edge player. This is interesting. Finesse move. What is his? He's 6'1" out of Indiana. Okay, well, we're excited, man. Come on down, brother. Now, let me see. Do I see anybody? Adam Davis. So they must have went in the first round. Those players that I was interested in. The tight end? Because I don't see the tight end. Can we see? I don't see the tight end in the second round. All right, we'll skip ahead to our next pick. We should be in. Oh no, Bryce Nash. That was a player that we were thinking about. Next user pick. Will Nolan. Okay. Okay. I'm thinking that we can get one of those will linebackers. Oh no, we can't. They're all gone too. Almost all the players that we want are gone. Wow. Man, these guys, they scooped them up. Okay. Well, let's see. What do we know about this guy? David Watkins. We were hoping to get some linebacker help. So let's look at the linebacker. Oops. Got a guy here. Yeah, the line it's not there, man. The talent's not there. This guy's projected. He's 6'1". Let's look at the tight end position. There may be something there. Round 3-4, William Walden. We have an awareness here. Do have a pass block. We picked out this guy as somebody we think might be someone we would add because he's got good blocking. Man, not sure. The draft board is all blown up. It is all blown up, man. So we really kind of go with best player available. Wow. And based on the talent we've scouted, we're in the second round, right? Yeah, we're in round 2. almost all this talent out here does not feel like round 2 talent. At least not that we've been able to see. Like, not that we've been able to scout. Do we just go with this guy? He's a Raider. He doesn't look good. No, I don't think we just go with him. What about you? Kansas, catching traffic. 6'6". I do like the height. Needs to work on simple concentration. Exceptional body control. Fights with no issue climbing the ladder. Avoids big hits. Excels at creating yards after the catch. Shows good discipline. Won't get flagged. This guy looks... He's got great height. Vertical jump. Could be a guy. 4'5" is not great. The medium route is terrible. Spec catch, short route. Release is bad. He's not a round 2 guy, man. Doesn't look like a round 2 talent. I do like him though. If he's here in the 3rd round, I might consider it. Well, we're gonna go. Maybe we do go with him. All right, forget it. We're gonna go with it. Why not? We're gonna go with it. Okay, it doesn't. I was about to say that the claps don't sound like it's a great pick. It sounds like a mid pick for us. Definitely don't sound like a hidden death trade guy. Also, that guy doesn't look like he fits the profile that we read for some reason. Okay, B+. He's a 95. He's a 94. We draft him. Okay, so he could be a guy that translates to tight end at 6'6". He could be a guy that we move over. Another hidden death trait. Hidden death trait number 3. 87 speed, 91 jumping, change of direction, acceleration. What is his blocking like? I'm curious. Can he block? He could be our tight end in disguise. What's his weight? He's 6'1", 232. No, 6'6", 232. Yo, we might be moving him. We might be moving him to tight end. This might be our tight end pick. Yeah, it could be. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. Okay. All right. So, skip ahead to the next. Skip ahead. I'm always nervous. I've had this happen where I actually hit the button and it wasn't what I wanted it to be. Okay. It doesn't really matter. Because at this point, we are just picking players. Look at this. As a part of me is like, man, the way they're picking all the players that I like, let's just go ahead and get the player that we want. We're on day 3. Tight end is gone. Let's see. What do we want in what are we in round 4? Okay. We're round 4. I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy. We're gonna pick him. It's you know what? It's too early. It's too early to pick him. What if we traded this pick? What if we trade this pick away? Let's see what we get for the pick. Could potentially trade it. I don't know. As part of me, the players that I want to get from here on out. So if I'm looking at my board here, well, let's look at the board. But if I'm looking at my board, right, the only players I'm now ready just to go ahead and go with Malik, get a fullback, get a kicker. right? I got 3 players I want to draft from here on out, and I got a lot more picks. So let's just look and see who's available. There may be something amazing that we're skipping. We really don't need a defensive tackle. There's a ton of defensive tackles out here. We don't need it though. We're strong at defensive tackle. Man, a lot of defensive players. What about? Let's see, we just got a wide receiver. Let's look back at the sound. This looks interesting. Play recognition, tackle, power, block shed, all these. .62 out of South Carolina. I didn't mean to do that. What I want is view player card. Let's do it, man. We're gonna go with Abdul Robinson. Abdul Robinson's gonna come in. We did need to get, again, want to add to that linebacker core, and so we're gonna see if we can do that. After this pick, I think we're gonna go ahead and go after that. Basically, he's a kick returner. I'll look at it and talk to you about him here in just a minute. Malik Lincoln, C+, drafted at 189. This is probably not. Oh, dang it! I hit the wrong button there. So I don't know what kind of player he is. We'll have to look at that when we get going. Okay, so here we go. All right, here is where we want. I know who I want to get here. Hopefully he's still there. He is. We're gonna go ahead. Okay, so he looks terrible, but when you look at his deal, he's elite speed, elite jumping. He's basically a kick returner. He's got the spec catch, but the kick return is A. We're drafting him for the kick return piece. Needs to work on concentration, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, he's 5'8". I'm not going to throw him the ball. He's going to be a kick returner. And so we're going to draft him. We're going to do it. Probably not the, top tier guy. But he'll fix that one little bit of an issue for us. So he's excited. Probably, we probably drafted, he probably is a later than this talent. 117. Okay. Well, we got him. He's a 117 talent, and we got him at 157. Look at that. Hidden death trait. 99 acceleration, 98 agility, 94 change of direction, 95 jumping, and 98 speed. Somebody come get him. Malik Lincoln coming in. Total gem. Doesn't look like he has any of that. But at 5'8", who knows, man? This guy could be the next Tyreek Hill. Wow. 98 speed. Wow. Okay. Skip ahead to the next user pick. Yo, the draft is working out a lot better than I thought. I did not realize. And I think it was going to go like this. Am I not saying next user pick? Oh, wait. I think I may have actually. Crap. We did. We automated our pick. So we got a quarterback that we don't know anything about. Looks like Stevenson or something like that. Okay, so fullback is where I want to go. And which fullback did I want? I can't remember. One of these guys was clearly better than the rest, but I can't remember which one it is. So we'll have to look at them. I think we'll have to look at all of them. I want to say it's one of these guys. So Walker. Nope, not you. Let's try. Yeah, run block was A. I think this is the guy. Yeah, Jordan Barber. Let's go ahead and draft him. We need a fullback, and we're gonna go after him. So Jordan Barber's coming in, and then we're gonna try a kicker to finish this thing out. I actually don't mind that we drafted a quarterback. I don't know what kind we got, but I don't mind that we drafted it. I'm very curious to see how he lays out. Okay, rank 103. So ranked pretty well. Okay, normal depth trait, 83 speed, 77 strength, decent skills. We'll try to get him squared away. All right, skip ahead in the draft. Next user pick, and for the last pick, yeah, I think this is going to be the last pick. Let's take a look at some kickers and see what we got. Do we have anybody that is an amazing kicker? We just got accuracy. We don't have power. They don't tell us to kick power. I don't care about pursuit. What is this? Oh, throw accuracy. This guy supposedly would be the closest. Nope, not worried about so we won't do a kicker. So we'll stay at our spot with kicker. All right, let's see who else is here. Okay, we have a defensive tackle that's a day 3 talent. That looks like. Oh, actually, we don't know if it's day 3 or not. Well, let's see if we see anything that stands out. That's the end of the list. Don't see anyone that we've overlooked. So Mr. Irrelevant will be Mr. Irrelevant for sure. We're probably not even going to sign this person, but for what it's worth, let's go with the awareness here. And we got a right tackle. Let's go here. We'll go here to see B awareness, C blocks. We'll go ahead and draft the left tackle. No claps on that one. They didn't love it. So how you gonna boo the 7th round pick? But they booed us for the 7th round pick. We were close, man, but we got a lot of really great talent in this draft. A lot of awesome talent in this draft. Man, super excited. Super excited. Let's see what you got here. Again, I don't think, again, I knew he's got an A in lead block. Interesting. I don't know. Maybe there's a spot for him. All right, we'll resume the draft. Oh, do we have another pick? We have another pick. We have one more pick to go. Let's make this selection. Again, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, really. Don't have lot of amazing talent here. Wow. A great athlete. But his skills are wow. Skills are garbage. Yeah, I don't know. What is he good at? Finesse moves? It doesn't matter. We'll pick him for the athleticism. Maybe we can develop him. Who knows? We may be able to develop. He could be something great. He could be something great. Ranked 135 overall. Okay. Oh my goodness. Mr. Irrelevant is a hidden dev trait, Juwan Barker. 81 speed. Man, looks like he's got some potential. Pick the athlete and we did it. So, man, we had a great draft. Hit on a lot of players. Let's go ahead and skip, advance to the end of the draft, and that will do it. So this is it, man. The time has come for us to see just how well we did in this draft. All right, this is it. Let's go to the draft recap. And we have, okay, so Kurt Weber, the strong safety, is a 78 overall, solid pick. Boyle, 76 overall. 72 overall is the other second round pick, is Sergio Vallejo. Very interested to see what to do with that. His speed is 87. Again, fits more like a, he fits more like a tight end. I really want to explore him at the tight end position. Now, do we have block here? Oh no, he's terrible at run block. Wait, run block is 64. His run block is 64. I don't know. Lead block. You don't need to be a lead block. Impact block, 58. I don't know, man. I think that's got to be the move. Sergio, you're moving to tight end, buddy. And we're gonna have a crazy duo over there with that. Okay, and then we got Abdul Robinson, a decent player, 67. I think he was a dev. I think he was a hidden dev trait as well, wasn't he? So we got hidden. I can't remember if Abdul Robinson was a hidden dev trait or not. Maybe he wasn't. He seems just okay. 67. We'll see if he makes the cut. Malik Lincoln. This is the guy, yo. This is crazy. A 98 speed, 99 acceleration, 98 agility. Where's change direction? 94. 81, 82. Wow. What's the route running? His route running isn't even that bad. The way it sounded was that they're like, hey, terrible route running. I mean, this dude, 95 jump. Oh my gosh. Yo, this dude, Malik Lincoln. That's crazy. The accidental draft pick, Rodney Stevenson. Can I see him? Okay, Stevenson. This is a player I didn't get a chance to. I accidentally sim this, and so they drafted this guy. 6 foot quarterback, 69. I like it. Looking at the ratings, throw power is 90. Okay, deep action, all this stuff is okay. But yo, the speed is 95. The acceleration is 89. The throw power is 90. Deep accuracy is not there. Yo, we got to develop this guy. This is a potential guy. 86 juke move. 85 change of direction. Great pick. Shout out to the computer. Yeah, we're dropping Dobbs. We don't need Dobbs. We're dropping them, or we're trading them. Because this is the guy. If we're gonna, if Drake May's gonna go down, then we're gonna go with him. Fullback 71 Jordan Barber, like that. That's good. This guy will probably get cut. Let's go ahead and cut him now. We're not gonna keep him. The left tackle. We kind of knew that it wasn't gonna work. So we're just gonna release it right now. Let's not waste time. And then Juwan Barker, 69. Hidden dev trade at the end. So I think it's a solid draft. I think it's a great draft. 78 overall. Okay, so now let's take a look. We'll go to the NFL because I'm just going to look at all the rounds. And let's look at some of the players that because these are just rounds, right? Yeah. Look at some of the players that we thought about. So who were we? Let's see. We were looking at tight end Haas. 81 overall. I knew it. Was he the best player? He's probably the best player in the draft. No. There's an 84 overall in Sebastian Aragon. But then there's an 81 Ian Haas. We knew it, man. I knew that he was a great player. Of course, he's going to be a hidden dev trade. Has to be a hidden dev trade. 81 overall. Notre Dame. 86 speed, 89. But yo, with our guy, okay, so this guy, what is he? He's 6'4", 248. Our guy was 6'6", 232 that we're gonna convert. And impact blocking is 80. But look, the run block, where's the run block? Run block power. Where's just straight up run block though? Lead block is 66, pass block 64, impact is 80. That's pretty good. That's way better than our guy. Oh, the run block is 76. I don't know, man. We're not that far from it. That's all I'm saying. We're not that far from it. So that's Ian Haas. Let's see, who else? Who else were we looking into? Not these guys. Devin Adams was a player. Okay, 74 overall. Went to the Colts. Let's see what he was, because this is the other player we wanted. Outside the tight ends. Yeah, another hidden dev trade. Speed is 87. Right, good player, man. Oh my gosh, great player. Man coverage, zone coverage. Yeah, but he is who we thought we were. He was a good player. Shout out to Indianapolis. They got it right. I think it's round 1. Adams was the guy. Let's see. Who else? Another tight end went. He's 75 overall. We missed him. I think Kyle Schultz was on our list. Was he? No, he wasn't on the list. This guy was on the list. 78 overall. He was on the list. Oh, and Claiborne was 73. So if we're looking at Claiborne, this is the other tight end that we were going to go ahead and draft. Hidden depth trade. We would have been on it. At least that part. 84. He's not quite as impressive though. I think it worked out for us better, actually, that we didn't get him. I think it works out better for us that we did not get him. I want to look at the guy that was right before him real quick. Reynolds. We had him on our board as a potential. He was a round 1 talent going in a round 1-2 space. Yep, another hidden depth trait. And but 88 speed. Probably wouldn't have been a guy. I think he was tall though. Yeah. Oh no, 6'2". Yeah, I'm okay with it. Honestly, I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay with our draft, man. I thought we did well. Let's see, who else was I interested in but did not get? Trevor Crawford. Where did Trevor Crawford go? Did he go in the second round? He did. He went after us? Wait. Did we pick and not pick Trevor Crawford? We did. Oh, yes, right. Second round, that's right. So Trevor Crawford. Where is he? Where'd he go? Oh, he was just before us. Oh, he went one player before us. This is the guy that we was going to pick if we, if he was there. 74. And let's see what he was. Let's see what he was. Another hidden dev. A6. I wonder how many hidden dev traits are in these drafts. There's a lot of them. We were hitting on several. Okay. I think that's it. I think we'll just stick with all rounds here. What I usually like to do is the Patriots to see who is in our division. We have the Bills. Let's see what the Bills did. Okay, they did okay. They have 2 players here. Ooh, what? In the 7th round, they picked Dorian Freeman and got a 75 overall in the 7th round. Wow. What? We all passed on him? A 95 strength. Man, we all missed on Dorian Freeman. Although we don't need the defensive tackle, there were a ton of them there. I just looked over it because we didn't need it. But that's a great. They got a steal. It looks like. Okay, the Jets are in our division. What did they do? They got that. Oh, they got Ian Haas. We're gonna face them 2 times a year. He's probably gonna be killing us too. He's probably gonna be killing us. I can't believe that. And then they got Hoffman. Okay. Let's see who else. Patriots. Who else is in our division? Oh, Dolphins. I think the Dolphins are in our division. They got Devin Lloyd, the cornerback. Nice. And they got Evan Claiborne, the other tight end. Wow. So those little tight ends we were going after, man. We're going to see them a lot. Here's Mike Killings. But man, again, coming back to our picks, I think we had a great draft. 78, 76, 72, 70, 71, 69. I think we had a great draft. Very excited about it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and adjust the roster here. Looking at the quarterback. Oh yeah, I'm about to trade. We're gonna trade Josh Dobbs here in just a minute. Trading Dobbs. We'll keep that together. That's fine. Diggs. Want to put. Yeah, I like where we are here. Wow. Sergio. I think Sergio, we're going to go ahead and move you to tight end, buddy. Let's go ahead and get it started, man. You are going to be the man. Man, Kyle Pitts and this guy. I think we're going to have a heck of a defense. Heck of an offense. Not going to look at his dev trait. But man. Oh, that's the Raiders. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. Tight end. Oh yeah. Comes in as a rookie, 72 overall. Day 1 starter. Oh yeah, he's gonna be great. It's gonna be a great player for us. Very excited. Go ahead and cut this guy. Don't need him. I'm in the mind to cut the other guy too. but we definitely don't need him. We had Bell last season, so he did all right. But look at that. Kyle Pitts now as a guy. Left tackle for straight. Maybe need to do something with left tackle here. Left guard. Do we have any that we can? Okay, so we need. Is that left tackle the rookie? Yeah, we still need to do something at left tackle. Evan Neal, love it. Glad you're here, brother. Left edge. Look at that, man. We have the heck of a lineup here. Got a rookie. Got a 1-year player. Got another rookie. 78. And we got White and Landry. Can't do anything with Landry, but yeah, we may be able to move. Oh yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and do this. Man, I love this. I love that we have this much talent on the defensive line. I love that we have this much talent on the defensive line. Now, we're probably not going to be able to keep everybody, so we're going to have to move some stuff around. I think we're going to move Boyle. I think we're going to move Boyle to the right edge. Again, I think it makes sense to bring in the rookies and move the rookies to new spaces because, you know, you can just kind of, storyline wise, you can, hey man, this is where you're going to, 63 though? Hold up. We don't want 63. We got to get a defensive number. Defensively, let's get you in the 80s. Or 90s. Yeah, let's go here. Let's go with 94. Cooper Boyle, you got 94, brother. Save changes. Fellow Husier, I see you. Oh man, so interesting, man. We got some great talent on the offensive line here. Our defensive line. Okay. Abdul Robinson is a rookie that we just drafted. 67. We'll work with him. I think I said he may not make the team. And then we have Diablo. I think I'm gonna move Diablo to the Sam side and get him squared away. We'll have to see what we do with that this defense. We'll save that. And then I'm also thinking about moving Spillane to the middle linebacker position. I think I will do that. So if we move Spillane, hold up, 1 minute. I may have been hasty with Diablo. Oh yeah, Murray. Yeah, so we'll move Murray to the wheel, I think. And then we're gonna move Spillane to middle linebacker. It needs to happen. So we're gonna move you to Will. And we'll move Spillane inside. That makes sense to me. That's where we played him in the depth chart last year. I thought he had an amazing year. He had a great year. And so we're gonna do the same thing again this time. Middle linebacker. Okay, fantastic. Gonzalez, 98 overall now. Went up a little bit. Davis played really well last year. Jones. We didn't get the cornerback help that we wanted. That might be what we go after with some trade options. Got this free safety. I wonder if Woodson. What's his man coverage like? Bad. Okay. Well, we'll keep you there. And Melifon will. I think I was hoping that. Is this the one with the tackle? Who's the rookie? Yeah, it was a rookie that was here. So yeah, Kurt Weber. Yeah, we're gonna start Kurt Weber. Okay. Yeah, feels good right there. All right, man, that'll do it, man. Whew, what's that? That's 2 hours. That's close to 3 hours, y'all. Man, if you made it through all of that, I will go through. I will try to tag this so it's easy for you to kind of move through. But man, we are at negative 8.3 salary cap right now, but I think it'll be better once we move to the next year and all of that. Let's go ahead and advance the week and see where we are as we get ready to look at the next thing. We're 84 defense, 83. We did improve over last year. This is gonna be a fun team, man. That's a great draft, man. Super excited about it. Thanks for hanging out with us. I thoroughly appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this. Hope you just took it easy, kind of walked through it. I know it was a longer one, man, but I'm excited for what we got coming up next. Have a good rest of your day. Like the video if you liked the video. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think about all things. This is Pastor's Game 2. God loves you, so do I, and I will see you when I see you. Peace.